It's Nolan. What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Now, as y'all know, I covered the whole Nicki Minaj situation and her husband, Kenneth Petty, the ongoing feud that they're having with Offset and Cardi B. Everybody knows all of the details. We saw Kenneth Petty out standing on the corner doing whatever he was doing the other day outside, you know what I mean, making veiled threats, deliberate threats, talking about Big Zoo is back in New York, you know what I mean? It was looking real crazy. And of course, the internet was in a frenzy about it. But now that the industry has caught wind of it, some people that actually work in the game, people that are actually celebrities in their own right, are now offering information. I won't say information like they snitching, but offering perspectives about the entire situation. Now, first up, we are going to talk about somebody who's trying to give some information. Mr. Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked. Now, he came out and had a few choice words to say about Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty, about their entire criminal enterprise, as he would say. So let's get into it. On a recent episode of Jason Lee's Amazon AMP show called The Daily Drop, the Hollywood Unlocked founder reacted to news about Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, being out on house arrest for making threats against Offset, right? I think he has to do about 120 days of house arrest, which is crazy, but hey, you earned that stripe. While speaking on the subject, he claimed that Nicki and Kenneth once tried to hire someone to quote unquote get him. He says, lock them the F up. Now let me say another thing. If you're a barb and you support this behavior, you support child and this too, because you're also complicit. You're funding the machine, but all of you are so sick now. Is Nicki Minaj a phenomenal rapper? Yes. I dance to her music every time it comes on in the club. I play it here. I love Nicki's music. And everything I've said nice about it, I believe. But I can tell you what's currently in the news right now is clear. Nicki Minaj and her husband want Cardi B and Offset dead. He continues, and guess what? If anything happens to them, we know where to go. If you know Kenneth Petty's parole officer, please send it to me. Email it to me right now. Send it to Hollywood Unlocked. Please DM us because I'm going to call him and send him this receipt that I got. They tried to hire someone to come get me. Now, concerning the actual judge's order for those 120 days where he can't come outside the crib, or it would have to be authorized for him to leave the house, it states Mr. Petty was recorded on video making threatening remarks towards a specific individual while in the company of someone with a criminal record. This recent violation conduct raises concerns over Mr. Petty's willingness to comply with the court orders. As such, the probation officers believe placement in the location monitoring program will effectively allow for closer monitoring of Mr. Petty's activities, limit his movements, provide a sanction for his noncompliance, and hopefully encourage him to reflect upon and reevaluate his current status in the community. The document also notes that the supervisee and defense counsel consent to modification and waive a personal appearance before the court, meaning that he didn't fight this order. He accepted it and will sit down. Other people in the media that have spoken out about this situation would be Charlamagne the God, who made Kenneth Petty Donkey of the Day on The Breakfast Club, okay? He goes on to say, you quote-unquote street niggas need to understand that there's no benefits to what it is that you're claiming. You can't cash in street credit. You can't buy a house off of street credit. There's nothing legal in this world that you can actually use any of that street prowess to obtain. You can drop cash, right? That's something that a lot of street niggas are into, dropping cash on a home, dropping cash on a vehicle, stuff like that. It just ain't the same. It don't hit the same. Charlamagne then declared the streets as corny and says the evidence that they either lead to jail or death, which Kenneth Petty has actually served jail time multiple times throughout his life, and it looks like he can't wait to go back along with other associates of his. Someone else in the media that came out and said some things publicly is Nick Cannon. He's got a new show called The Daily Cannon. It's funny that these people are doing daily shows now, but him and his team also had a few things to say about Nicki and Mr. Kenneth, so let's go ahead and see what they were talking about.
Now let's be clear. Nicki Minaj's husband. We not saying his name. We calling this man Nicki Minaj husband.
That's what he is.
I believe what Courtney is saying is that he is tarnishing the brand.
Yeah.
This is foolishness.
And you're standing on the corner on the block outside of the VMAs.
I like the one he didn't talk.
If you a street dude,
Hello.
be a street dude.
Talk about it, Nick.
Don't be on the internet.
Thank you.
Street dudes didn't even get on the phone. Like real gangsters moving silent.
Hello.
He got a bunch of other cats around him. Like, yeah, we outside. We know, nigga.
We see the street light.
I'm all for keeping it street, but keep it street smart.
If I marry a hood nigga, I gotta babysit your ass for 120 days. Oh, nigga, you doing chores.
Right.
You a housewife. Go ahead and wash them dishes.
You on
Sweep.
punishment.
You on punishment.
No
for the
TV
floors.
for
That's
you
it.
for 120
now you
days.
barefoot and pregnant. Shit, let's go.
Gee damn, man. Now, they made this a comical thing, which I appreciate. It's interesting to see how everybody is on AMP doing shows, man. Maybe I need to take this shit to AMP. Maybe, hey, AMP, hit me up, man. But they were absolutely right. And like I said, that was comical, but they had a very good point. If Nicki Minaj has to babysit this dude for the next 120 days, there definitely needs to be some implications in the household, okay? You need to be goddamn taking the trash out, washing the dishes, goddamn figuring out what time Nicki need her food made, prepared, prepped. Even if they got a chef, hey, nigga, you gonna help on the prep, nigga. Come, hey, pass me the garlic powder. Yeah, the paprika. Yeah. Let me get the garlic powder, a little bit of Italian seasoning. Yeah. Hey, just bring it over to me. Yeah, okay, yeah. I done seasoned it up. Throw it in the little Ziploc for me. Get the mallet. Beat that muff. Yeah. I need you to do that. You know what I'm saying? You in here not doing shit else. Yes, you gonna be the goddamn prep partner. For real, man. It got to be some type of boundaries to what it is that you're doing out here, man. What are you trying to prove, my brother? You in your 40s. You ain't got to prove to nobody what you did in the past, because enough of what your past has been put out. And it ain't looking good. You still fighting your past, as a matter of fact. Now, Nicki Minaj is slated to do a Queen Radio today around 6 p.m. By the time this video goes live on YouTube, she'll probably be recording Queen Radio episode. I don't know what she's set to talk about, but she is supposed to be addressing some things. Don't know if she's going to actually speak about her husband. Probably not. It does seem to be rumored that she's going to speak about the people that were swatting her house, or, sending the police there wrongfully, saying that she was in possession of weapons with a, convicted felon in the house. I don't know who's harassing her. I think she had the picture, put it out. Some of the identities got revealed, whatever. I think she's mad about that the publications are not actually disclosing the identity of the people. So in light of all of her husband's transgressions, she's trying to deflect and put the spotlight on the swatters, which we already knew this information a while back. This is kind of like she's trying to rehash this so that the Barbs and her fans have somebody else to attack, when really it should be the motherfucker sitting next to you. I also fully agree that this guy is tarnishing Nicki Minaj's brand. However, it does seem like she's willfully tarnishing her brand, because just marrying this type of guy, having him in your household, carrying the load and having him with you everywhere that you go, taking him to the VMAs where he's starting altercations and getting involved in, screaming matches and threatening people live at the VMAs. That tells me that you're aiding and abetting and supporting that behavior. So maybe he's not tarnishing her brand as much as tarnishing public perception, which can tarnish the brand. But maybe she's in alignment with what he's doing. Maybe she's behind the scenes egging him on, urging him to be forceful, aggressive. Maybe that's her idea of protection. DJ Vlad actually came out on Twitter yesterday and compared her to the girl that was involved in the whole Travis Rudolph situation, the one who claimed that she had gotten hit, ordered her brother and them boys to come out and got them, got them handled. He's basically saying that she's kind of one of those women that'll get you set up for some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? She'll come out and have you come into her defense on some half-truth ass story, and you be laid the fuck out, and she'll go by her life. I don't know, man. Shit is looking critical in the Nicki Minaj camp. The fans really just want the album. I think you might want to stick to being an artist, being a musician. You know what I mean? Stick to what you know. Because Big Zoo ain't going to end up nowhere but the zoo or back in the penitentiary if this shit continues. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates, and I'll see y'all on the next one, all right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace!